So today we are looking at the newly upgraded 89 rated Atal. He has now gone up 2 ratings, and of course he's still got the same weak foot and skill move. I'm going to show you what his card looked like before and we can compare it. So looking back at one of my older videos where I reviewed his 87, he has got a +2 on pace, a +4 on shooting, a +2 on passing, +2 on dribbling, +3 on defense and physical. So he's actually got a really big boost overall. So now looking at the 89 rated card, we have got ourselves an anchor on him, and the reason being was basically to boost up the statistics before. We are going to have a look now to see if that's still the best chem style available. It makes him 98 rated pace, 90 defending and 89 physical. See here's a 90 rated centre back. You could argue now that there are a few better chem styles depending on what position you want to play him. If he didn't have this low free kick accuracy, he would have even a higher passing. And I use this card already. He doesn't start for me normally. He comes off the bench and plays as a CDM depending on how the game is going. Sometimes I play him as a right back, but most of the time as a box-to-box CDM. But you can see here he's got fantastic finishing shot. But if you wanted to play him more as a cam off the bench, you've got yourself a Hawk, of course. You could even go for a Maestro to boost up the passing and shoot and the shot power. Obviously, we've got Hunter to maximise the pace and the finishing. Then we've got Catalyst to max out his passing. So it really depends if you want him to play. If you want to play him as an outright CDM, you could obviously put a shadow on him, which makes him into a 91 rated centre-back. But I do like to have Anchor just to boost up this aggression, strength, and jumping for me personally, as well as obviously boosting up nicely around the defending. So we are going to stick with an anchor at the moment. We'll see if it feels any different after the review. We'll talk a little bit more about chem styles, pricing, what I thought about the card, and much more since the upgrade. Again, on foot bin at the end of the review. That being said, let's go jump into some gameplay, but have a word from today's sponsor first. Are you tired of playing sweat teams like this? Make sure you go to Alt Nice, select foot 23 coins, choose which console and how many coins you'd like to buy, select your payment method, and don't forget to add code NANIC for 6% off on all orders. So here's our opponent's team. It is a crazy lone team, not a problem. Atal's will be playing right back for the first half, and then we'll drop him into CDM where I normally play him. The thing I love about Atal in general is, of course, the 5-star weak foot and the 4-star skills, but overall, how quick he is on and off the ball, his ability to dribble out situations as well. You can see they were absolutely pocketing Mbappe team of the year at the moment, 2 tackles. But his ability to basically transition so fast. So Atal's on the ball. A little touch in. Now we've got the overlap if we need it. We've got him down the line. Using that pace. Bit of skill. Good tackle from Captavia, but it does do a bad pass. Back to Atal. Lovely pass in. Oh. Atal one-on-one here. Again, using that pace. You can see how quick he is. Great tackle there from the skill move. Now we can counter-tackle along the way. Got Atal driving in space at the bottom of the screen here. Little pass in. Back to Atal. Using that skill to get past one. Against team of the year Van Dijk, not a problem. As we do unfortunately get a bit of tackle there. You can see though, this guy's using the best defenders in the game and we're still getting past him, no problem. Atal on the ball against Jude Bellingham, does right off the tackle. Little 1-2. Atal with a great finish and he gets the goal as well. And that's something I was saying about this card. Not only can he do the defensive stuff, but if you... Again, Atal one-on-one with Mbappe. He uses that little bit of strength to push him off the ball to make him lose possession. And that's something he's also really, really good at. But this in particular, that driven pass into transition. And now we've got ourselves a good attack here. And we do get a goal from it. And that all stemmed from just that long pass from Atal. And that's why I think you really need to be playing him in the middle of the park. Because of those passes, whether it's on his left or right foot, it doesn't make a difference. Get Atal driving past team of the year, Bellingham. Now we've got a little 1-2 out wide. A little 1-2. Driving Atal forward. Using that pace. Gets past one. Oh, nearly found Mbappe on the inside. Atal here. You can drive it inside, not a problem. Ride that tackle. Back to Atal. Driving past Van Dijk, and we get absolutely hacked down with a really good chance of scoring. We'll have a look at his set pieces to see if he's any good at them. I don't know if he has been upgraded on them or not. Normally EA don't upgrade those statistics, and unfortunately still haven't. What we're going to do here is we're going to make him run over the top and see if we can play it down the line and maybe get a cross or a pass across. Bit of skill. Atal. Oh, nearly. Going to pick out a cross. It's a good ball, but unfortunately Pepe doesn't run onto the end of it. Putting that pressure on. The crumble and the goal there as well. We took the lead just before half-time. And that is half-time. So far, so good with Atal. Like I say, he's fantastic as a right-back. I just feel like he's a little bit wasted there, to be honest. In terms of where we're going to be putting him now, is we're going to be dropping him into that Alonso role or the Fabian role here. And we're going to be putting on a right-back if we have one. We do here, Zambrota. And this is where I normally play him. This is his best positioning. Because of his ability to pass, drive forward and shoot. As you can see, he's already scored from the right-back role, and his defensive works are so good as they are. Having that 5-star weak foot also means he gives you a lot of opportunity to do stuff, as well as executing skill moves as well. See, we're here, we've already got him in a situation where we're driving. Towel on the ball, bit of skill, little layoff. Push him up the line. Got Tyler beaming through. One more pass, we find it. I think it's just offside. He is, unfortunately, that's so unlucky. Towel, little 1-2 into the defenders. Lovely link-up play. Now we've got options. Got Messi at the top, left foot. Again, he's right-footed, but it's a fantastic pass. Messi across goal and a good block. But you can see that left foot, right foot doesn't make a difference. So we're keeping that pressure on. Back to Atal with a skill. And we get absolutely hacked down. And is that a penalty? I think it's just outside the box. But you can see there, executing that skill move, and our opponent has rage quit. Unbelievable. But you can see there with the animation of the skill, he's so responsive. And we most likely would have scored there with his left or his right, depending if we wanted to go near post or across goal. And it doesn't matter how good your opponent's team is. This card is a cheat code. He is ridiculous. See there, 9.1 for us. 1 goal, of course, from the right back position. But a lot of dribbles failed because we were trying to go up against Team of the Year, Van Dijk, etc. 2 shots and obviously 1 goal, 2 on target. But his passing here, 32 passes, 28 complete. And you see there's some diagonal passes, no short passes, really good through balls as well. And then defending, 100% tackles, 1. Defensive duels, 6 out of 9, 1. So again, doing the defensive work really well. This card as a CDM is one of the best super sub CDMs in the game. Reason to say that chemistry is very difficult with him. But let's go back to Footbin now. So we are back on Footbin. At the moment, at the current time of recording, the next stage of the Europa League conference hasn't been announced who Nice have next. So depending on who they have next and what people kind of declare as an easy or harder team, will reflect on his price. At the moment, 300k seems expensive, but he is one of the best cards in terms of positioning, especially Liga as well, what he offers. The only problem I have with him, he's very difficult to get on full chemistry because you need to have at least 5 to 6 Liga players. If you're running a full Liga team, that is perfect for you. Unfortunately, I don't, and that's why I need to use him as a super sub. I'll always bring him on at half-time into that CDM role, or if I find that my right back is getting a little bit destroyed in terms of pace, he'll drop into the right back role. But you can also play him left back if you wanted to off the bench because the 5-star weak foot, he offers it. The big red flag for me is his 5'9" height. He does get beat in the air a lot in terms of crosses, and that's something to be wary of. If that's the only 2 things I would say that are really difficult about this card or negatives, is his linking on chemistry and his jumping. So play him in a CDM role, you don't have to worry about jumping. He'll dribble out situations. If you like skill move, he'll do the skill move. If you're really good at passing, he'll link up the passing. And having this +2 boost from the first time I reviewed the card when he's 87 rated, you do notice it. Instantly, the +4s on the passing and shooting, as well as the +3s or whatever it was on defensive physical, is so big with a card like this without chemstyles. Even if you were to have a basic on him, still makes him an 89 rated right back, of course. But you can see here, look at those stats. This is what likely is going to happen if they win the next round. Plus, he'll get 3 more traits. I believe that's how it works, if I remember rightly. And he's just going to have a really solid card overall. If you have any more questions about this card or any other card in the game, comment down below. If you're new to the channel, hit that like button, subscribe, and I'll hopefully catch you in the next one. See you.